Okay, so today I need to update the firmware in my LifePower4 batteries. I've got a new 18K PV and it is not talking to the batteries. I've updated the firmware on the inverter and it still doesn't talk to the batteries. So I'm going to upgrade the batteries today and that should fix it. So anyhow, to get there, you go to the EG4 Electronics website. There's their URL right there. And you go to Downloads and you search for LifePower4 and you end up, that's the 12 volt version. That's the communication hub, and here's the 48 volt battery. So you go down and find the firmware file right here. You download it. I've already downloaded it 4 or 5 times, so I don't want to do that again. And then what you end up with is here we go. You unzip that firmware file and you end up with this. Change logs, the firmware itself, and then the guide on how to update it. So it's pretty straightforward. Once you, the first one was kind of iffy, but then here's a guide. It's step by step, tells you exactly what to do, how to load the firmware, how to download the firmware, how to get the information from the battery. That's all in this file. Okay, so that's the guide. What you're also going to need is this BMS tests Windows.zip or a Mac, whichever one you've got. You download that, unzip it, and that's the actual program that's going to do all the work for you. I've already downloaded it. I'm not going to do it again. Okay, after you get the firmware downloaded from EG4 website, and the software is called BMS Test. So you open up BMS Test, and my COM port that I'm using is COM port 9, and I've already connected. Normally this says connect, and you'll get a message down in the bottom window that says connected, it's successful. And then once it's connected, you go over here to program upgrade, and I've already done 2 of the batteries, but I'll show you what you do is you load the program. Well, first you do is get boot information. Let me turn on the battery that I'm going to be using. Okay. Once that battery becomes ready, okay, it's ready. So you click on Get Boot Information, and it'll say Get Boot Information Successful, and you want to look at the hardware version number, and it'll either be, I think, a 205 or 207, whatever. This is 207. So far all of them have been 207. Then you say load the upgrade program, and the upgrade program is 207 right there. So I've already loaded it, so I'm not going to overload that. So I've got it loaded, and then you press upgrade start, and you'll see a red light come on, the alarm light come on your battery, and then you'll see it start to do the upgrade. This takes about a minute. And this is battery number 3 I'm working on. Oh, you go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I've got 6 more to do. So far this has gone smoothly, so I had to fumble my way through doing it step by step. And once you get the firmware loaded and the version, hardware version does not change, you just keep, you don't have to even connect because it's on the same port, same address. I'll show you when this finishes. Okay, down at the bottom it said upgrade successful, and you can power the battery down, set its address back to what it used to be. This is number 2, and move down to the next battery, set its address to 0. Turn it on, wait for it to come ready. Okay, it's ready now. You see get boot information. Get boot information successful. That's still 207, so I don't need to go load the program or anything. I just start another update. All right, and you'll see the red light come on. That means it's updating. And another minute later, you will get update successful. So I don't think I need to bore you with all of these. I've got 6 more to do, and I'm just going to keep doing this. And that's how you update the battery.